I'd like to bring up John Cleave. My name is Greg Strong. I'm the competitive products manager. I'm the head coach of the McGaw YMCA swim team, also known as MYST. Our volunteer this year is John Cleave. I had a hard time kind of putting in words all that John does. It's just, really without John, the swim team just doesn't function, it doesn't run. Without parent volunteers, we can't make it happen. There are over 200 swimmers, over 130 families, from ages 5 years to 18 years old. There's 8 different practice groups. We practice 6 days a week, mornings and evenings. We have events, evenings, weekends. We probably put on about 15 to 20 events per year where like a core group of volunteers are needed. I tried to add up the number of hours and figure over the 8-month period, John puts in probably about 100 hours of volunteer time, which is far and above anybody else in the swim team. Just to give you a couple examples, we put on 2 big meets per year, 2 big events per year, where we have multiple teams come in, and it's a day at least, or a day and a half, where we might have over 300 participants come in and families from surrounding YMCAs, sometimes up to 14 or 15 different YMCAs. Our dual meets generally take about 4 hours. They generally start about noon and finish up about 4 o'clock. John gets here about 10 o'clock in 1 t-shirt, and by the time he hits about 5 o'clock, he's done to 2 or 3. But he does everything. I mean, it's everything with the technical stuff. He's got the speaker set up. He's got our, the walkie-talkies, how we talk to each other, as far as being able to communicate in the building. Start to finish, he's there for everything. And for all this, the planning there is there, the setup, the parent meetings, organizing the parents, strong-arming them, getting them to come out. He keeps track of them, right? Like, so if you didn't, it's just, I don't know what else to say. I mean, I think that, again, without John, without parents like this, the swim team wouldn't exist. It couldn't continue, it couldn't function at the high level that it does. And I think that we have a great, wonderful swim team here. He's an advocate for it. His kids participate in it, and I hope they enjoy it. And John is just a wonderful, supportive member. I just want to say that.
I'd like to call Roderick Vernon as one of the volunteers of the year. For the past year, Roderick Vernon has served as an outstanding member of the Residence Committee, a subcommittee of the Board of Directors, as a resident member representative. He has excelled in this capacity through consistent advocacy from the member perspective. He has volunteered for numerous important activities throughout the YMCA and the community. Twice, he has volunteered for the Evanston North Shore YWCA Vickie Burke Song Race Against Hate. He volunteered at a voter registration table at McGaw with Sue Calder and the Evanston League of Women's Voters. He volunteered for the member appreciation events in the main lobby sponsored by the Residence Program. He is a regular monthly delivery driver for a Meals at Home program, and the list goes on and on. He is also an active member of the Residence Recreational Events Committee, in which he helps staff research and plan for social events for resident members. He even sent out thank you cards for our over 30 volunteers and donors for the Residence Thanksgiving dinner last year. I could go on and on, but suffice it to say that when there is a need in our community, Rod is the first to stand up and offer to help. I am so very proud to nominate him for this award, and I'm honored to have him a part of our community.
Registration manager here at the Children's Center. And I'm so happy to introduce introduce you to Jennifer Kahn, who has been a member of our family for the past 3 years. And she's also she's on 4th year. She's also the building's personal makeover artist. So one of the gigantic things that we're really grateful to Jennifer is that she has taken ownership of our main entrance flower beds, and year after year with her own 2 hands, turned over the dirt and planted them and made them beautiful. And she does this out of the goodness of her heart. So no one ever prompted or asked her to, and she makes it beautiful every year. So we just wanted to thank her for not being afraid to get her hands dirty and being a part of our family in every other way.
Will you come down, please? My name is Tina Yankee. I'm the Assistant Director of the Early Childhood Program here at the Children's Center, and I want to introduce you to Gretchen Quinn. Almost 2 years ago, when Gretchen Quinn walked through the front door of the Children's Center, came in, introduced herself, and said, I'm a retired kindergarten teacher, I have a master's degree in early childhood education, and I want to volunteer. We knew we hit the jackpot. And we were absolutely right. Ever since she started here, she has been volunteering in 2 of our preschool classrooms. She comes in once a week. Thursday afternoons are the afternoon in these classrooms. She reads stories to them, tells stories, and it's something that the children in both of these classrooms really, really look forward to. Something else that is really exciting to us that we have just started is a mentoring program for our teaching staff. We have some new teaching teams this year. So she started with one of the new fresh teams, and she'll go into a classroom, observe what they're doing in the room, meet with the teachers, and really use her expertise, her knowledge, her caring, and passion for children and doing what's right, and talking about best practices and how we do business here. She is an inspiration to all of us. She has knowledge that we could all hope to have, and we are very, very thankful that she is part of our team. Thank you very much.
Thanks, I'm Chandrise Tucker, and I'm the High School Arts and Volunteer Coordinator. And this evening I'll be presenting the final Volunteer of the Year Award. Will Sarah Flax please join me? And I'll just talk about she's talking up here. Sarah Flax contributed to the Brillianteen program for many years in a critical role as Volunteer Business Manager for the Adult Show Board team. And as business manager, Sarah is responsible for the business aspects of Brillianteen, such as training the youth and the adult show board members in the areas of marketing, show book, house, tickets, raffles, publicity, website. And this season, Sarah went above and beyond and actually added on more hours than she intended to train the adult show board, the new adult show board, and the show board members, as well as me. And it was a wonder to observe her humility and her humor, her commitment and skills, and her exemplary giving. She was detailed and knowledgeable and patient with an array of personalities and abilities and ages, and she quickly and gingerly handled problems and made sure we understood. She was always there, always resourceful, always a phone call away, and was always a teacher and made sure that we understood the mistakes that we made. Her qualities are exactly what makes volunteering important and effective and necessary and motivating. And I just want to say thank you, Sarah, for your impressive service to the Brillianteen program and to the McGaw YMCA. And without you, our revenue would not have been as success this year. So thank you again. Members who participated in the nomination process, and thank you to all the volunteers who were recognized tonight for your enriching services to the McGaw YMCA. And I just want us all to remember that volunteers are basically active partners with YMCAs to make sure that we keep our promises, that we meet the community needs, and that we meet our goals and our missions. And I'm sure many of you know this, but not every Y has a building, but every Y has volunteers. And YMCAs are first and foremost volunteer organizations. Thank you for all of your service, and have a good night.
Thank you very much, and thank you to all the volunteers. Before I close the meeting, I would like to take this opportunity to personally thank all of my board members for the wonderful year working with you in the celebration year, and looking forward to next year. And I would like to thank Bill Geiger for everything that he does, always beyond anything that we could ever imagine to pay him. It's a 24/7 job, and he does it well. And to your staff, Bill, for everything that they've done this year. It's been an overworking year, but a great year. Is there any... any additional old or new business? I see none. So with that, I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting. So moved. Do I have a second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Aye. Meeting is adjourned. Bill, did you have something?